Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wartales. Last episode, we made our starting party, which includes me, Alarin, Argun, and Alani. Hopefully this all goes well. Let's begin walking around and seeing what we can figure out around here. Oh, there's actually things we can look at. See what we find. I guess there's a few things to look at, and it looks like there's... and they're coming for us. A hoodlum and a poacher. Alright, let's begin a fight. Learn how this works. When your turn comes, play any unit you haven't used yet in the round. You can find out which enemy will then come into play. Prepare your strategy. It looks like before we start we can put people wherever we want, I think. Yes, we can put people wherever. We've got a ranger, we got me, okay. So the hoodlum's gonna go first. So we want to take out the hoodlum first and then the poacher. Yeah, Argun can go over there. Now those two focus on that, and Alani focus on the poacher. Okay. Kill enemy units to raise your morale meter and claim victory faster. And that star, your units become galvanized, significantly boosting the damage they deal. And at that point, you win the battle, your opponents are overwhelmed and try to flee. Okay, taunt uses up that. Okay, I think I need to move to them first. When you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this with your other units. An engaged unit is exposing their back. Attack them from behind to get a bonus. Okay. So that's done. Withdraws from combat triggers an attack of opportunity from your opponent. Okay. Alright, end of the turn. And now you are going to move behind and bash him. Ram. 4 damage to all units in the area. Oh, you've got an... You're by default an area ability. That's interesting. That had to hurt. Alright, end of the turn. I got hurt and I got poisoned. That's less good. Okay. You head over to here. And stab him. Nice. And now, Alarin... Looks like you need to move a little closer. Oh! Oh, that's good. I can lock the preview. Alright, let's finish off this hoodlum. There you go. Okay, we'll be fine. New round starting. What about you? Oh, you can finish him off. Do so. Nice. That one's taken care of. Argun. Oh, yeah, end your turn. Argun, you go next. Move up behind him and bash the guy. Because it's extra damage when it still has armor. Ow. You can stab him to death, go ahead. There you go. Nice. We gain human remains, probably useless then again. Crowns, take that. And a damaged dagger. The dull blade of this dagger can inflict considerable damage. I am not going to take the human remains. Oh, Falai leveled up. Repair damaged armor and shields with your raw materials. May as well. And continue. Okay, that was simple. And we can pick up that iron ore. And you leveled up. So we can be a protector. The unit and all allies in the area gain protection for 2 rounds and gets heavy armor. Fighter, destabilizing strike, deals 4 to 5 damage to the target and applies destabilization for 2 rounds. Heavy armor. Or Swordmaster, deals 5 damage to all the units in the area 2 times, usable after 2 attacks. And you get medium armor. No, we're going heavy. And in fact... yeah, we'll go with Protector. Well, nah, General Fighter. Yes, we'll take that. And... Strength is something you need. Upgrade strength? Yes. Okay. There we go. And we have a few things here. Comfrey is commonplace in prairies and fields. Iron ore can be used to make weapons, armor, and building components. And we have a damaged dagger. You currently have a rusty old shiv. Which I think would be better than this. Can you dual wield? No, you can't. Okay, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. A dagger would be better, and it poisons. Which is actually pretty good. At least 5% health at the end of their turn. Yeah, that's good. Okay, it's kind of hard to see here, but this seems to be better. Oh, poisoning! Oh, that changes the ability. Yes, deals 6 to 7 damage. Okay, so, yeah, that's definitely better. I get it. Red means it's not... you lose it. Green means you gain it. Okay. Plateau Stables. Let's inspect this first. West to Stromkapp, east to Tiltren Jail. Well, we can stop at the stables first. Let's see. Inspect. This grease can be used to make torches, quite handy for traveling in the dark. This leather is used to craft weapons, armor, and armor layering. But yep, it would be stealing. So we're not going to steal. We can talk to the pony. With its sharp eye and soft fur, this is a perfect everyday companion. Okay, so we can adopt ponies here, if we wanted to. Okay, there's wheat there, which we aren't going to take, because we're not stealing things. And 2 people here. Tathaseon.
Although the war in Edarin has been a boon for my business, I cannot help but feel for my poor ponies.
I'm going to need to turn up the volume.
I can tell you, our soldiers. Take them with you if you can. Otherwise, they would most likely end up dead on the battlefield through no fault of their own.
So they'd be completely free then.
When I think of how many people don't shoe their ponies, it makes me want to pull out the little hair I have left. Tell you what, buy a horse from us, and I'll throw in the horseshoes for free.
Buy a horse from us and they'll throw in the horseshoes, which would be interesting. However, since they do consume more food... Wait, this pony has a favorite food of alcohol? That's odd. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. Much as it might be nice to have another, I think I'll pass. Oh, that's the fatigue. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. But yeah, I feel like we don't want another pony right now. What is our inventory like right now? Oh, 26.1 out of 89. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Well, excuse me. While nice, we'll pass on that for now. Let's head towards the town, which appears to be right over here. Progress in your discoveries has earned you a knowledge point. Okay! We can learn something. Which I feel we should. Sensible and ration their food. Which do I want? I feel like career plans will help a lot. Let's learn that. There we go. And we've made it to Stromkapp. Let's take a look. Production: woolen cloth, pottery, and amber. Okay. So we've got the forge, the town hall, the Three Hares Market, the Tiltron Apothecary Clinic, and the Traveler's Feast Inn. Well, we're adventurers, may as well start with the inn. So we got a couple people here. Rowrick.
Say, it's not often you see new faces around here. Well, apart from the Edoranian war refugees, that is. Feel free to come back often. There's always folk looking for work around here, especially since all the fighting started across the border.
Interesting. If we get a bard, we can sing. Okay, leave. Just a moment. Nope. No! Okay, I turned up the voice volume. Hopefully that'll fix things a bit. Ketelun.
I was part of another group of mercenaries, but one morning they left without me.
Okay, she's someone we could recruit. A spearman, if we wished. Recruit for 30 influence and 60 gold. I don't think we need to recruit anyone right now. Lina.
I'd rather become a mercenary than beg on the market square.
Another recruit. She's a warrior with an axe. And we've got Vininon.
Adventure calls.
A ranger with a shiv. We can pass on that. Emissary Liguhal.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update our job offers.
Okay, review. Let's see. Vanquish Heliquim's squad. Heliquim's squad must have inconvenienced the wrong person, and now someone is willing to pay to get rid of them. Easy difficulty, it's to the east. And we get money. Free Pedra Mountain Mine. Pedra Mountain Mine is no longer safe since the deserters have taken up residence there. It's high time we kick them out. It's hard. Fight Matthias Lund. Wanted for a string of murders, Matthias Lund is a dangerous individual. Help requested desperate refugees. Bandits have been attacking caravans and travelers along the roads. This must end now, or merchants will refuse to travel through Tiltron. And exterminate a rat infestation. A rat infestation is destroying our lands. At night, we can hear piercing screeches coming from teeming masses. We'll take a look at those in a little bit. Seems you can only accept 3. And the informant.
You. Yeah, you. You looking for work? I can give you tips and point you toward the best missions. The kind that pays much better than the measly rewards the Mercenary Guild has to offer. Of course, you'll then have to meet the client and meddle in other people's affairs. But at the end of the day, it's the number of crowns in your purse that counts, right?
Let's see. The wife of a man condemned to the gallows is desperately seeking help. Someone needs help in the abandoned tower. At least that's what he's screaming out the window. A refugee is looking for mercenaries who can fight as well as they can negotiate. And the captain of the guard is looking for mercenaries to help him bring a criminal to justice. That would be interesting, but we'll pass for now, as I want to look around here and see what there is. Or what other things. Tiltron Apothecary Clinic. Let's see. Oh, we can craft here if we wish to make an alchemist. Latine.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
So we got vials, medicine, cure for the plague. Wow. A very strong remedy that can heal a plague-infected wound. The flask is... okay. Fish oil. Sharpening oil. This corrosive oil, when applied with certain know-how, sharpens the most strategic parts of a weapon to maximize damage on the most effective strikes. And a slightly sticky and lumpy mixture that allows for better grip on a weapon and thus for stronger strikes. It's fairly unpleasant to touch. Every time a skill deals damage, increases strength. Okay. Recipe for sharpening and strength oils. Alright, leave there. Then we've got the Three Hairs Market, which has a couple people we can talk to. Adres.
Please, can you spare some food?
Not at the moment. We don't have much.
For a few crowns, I can polish your armor. Please. I'm so hungry.
Okay. Makes sense that there are beggars around. Frenelwyn.
Come. Take a look at my wares.
So you've got leather, hemp, sandstone, iron ore, a barber kit. Any mercenary spent a week in the wilderness, simple wants, a small blade, a shaving brush, and a little free time. Woolen cloth, pottery, and amber. Okay, we can sell the rusty shiv. We do not need it. So, thank you for the 16 crowns. What else you got here? Emina.
Touch it, you buy it.
You've got a bunch of food. It's good to be able to have food. Salt is just an ingredient in cooking. And Malhad.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Mutton, chicken, perch, and salt. Okay. So that's everything in the market. Let's take a look at Master Hulan's forge. Which, we can make a blacksmith. We do probably want a blacksmith, but let's cancel that for now. Master Hulan.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
Not yet. A few scraps of metal and leather. And coal can be used with iron to forge powerful weapons and armor. Okay. And we've got the town hall here. Lord Mayoress Gontrand.
Are you mercenaries? I'll have you know that we do not take kindly to refugees in these parts. Why, you ask? Because they have overrun our streets and are now taking to the roads. Edoran is sending our way anything with legs and a mouth that cannot wield a sword. You have your work cut out for you. There is no lack of honest folk in need of help to fend off the refugee menace.
Alright, and that's all you got then, is it? Okay. So, we do have a couple missions that we can take. By the way, if we click on camp, and this is our camp, we can move people around, interestingly enough. Workshop. Assigned Tinkerer. And the campfire. So we can make a meal if we rest. Okay. In the workshop, we can make a tinkerer. Okay, let me see here. Knowledge. Okay, we do have two more here. We have the anvil for forging things, if we wished. So we need to learn a lot here. And we've got the apothecary for learning various potions. Medicines are going to be very useful for a vial, snow iris, and comfrey. Oh, we got some comfrey. We got hand bomblet, recoil bomblet, invigorating oil, defensive oil, fortifying oil, and bee bomblet. Wait, there are probably better things to do with this bee-filled box with... You can throw a bomb filled with bees at people. I find that absolutely hilarious. What do you need for that? Alizarian powder, pristine fang, and honey. But no bees? You need bees! An area of hive toss deals 10 to 20% damage to all units in the area and creates a bee swarm. An area filled with bees that deals damage to all units who go through it. That is hilarious. I love it. Oh boy. That one knocks people back, and that one hurts people. And these increase abilities. As for armor, we can gain deflection. Yeah, I'd want to make a shield, but we need wood and leather. We probably need it for rags too, which we might need. We don't have much in this area yet. We need to craft these things. Although we can craft this. Oh, this... That's tinkering. That must be what tinkering is, isn't it? Okay. So we have, for abilities, we have tinkering, blacksmith, and apothecary. There's still 2 others that I don't know how to do, which is interesting, but it is a thing. Okay. For the blacksmith, I think I'll be the blacksmith. Okay, I am now a blacksmith. What can I craft? I can craft any one of these things as well as a targe and rags. Sadly, I don't have what I need. Craft once to reveal a new recipe in the compendium. Craft once for your knowledge to progress. And those will give recipes. So we need wood and leather in order to make these things that I want. And cloth. So that's something to work on. Okay. Let's see. In order to get training in the alchemist, I think the ranger makes the most sense to me. Alani can become the alchemist. So those are all those, which will get us information, except the medicine, interestingly enough. Okay. Can't really get anything in the other ones, but if we go to this... Alarin can become a tinkler. Seems fair enough. Interestingly, we can make a lockpick, and we can make a fishhook. Can't make anything else yet, but... I don't think it's a bad idea to make one fishhook, just in case we need to go fishing. There you go. First craft bonus, some more knowledge. We can do that with a lockpick, too. It costs an iron ore, but, you know what, sure. There, we get more knowledge. And now we can learn something. We can learn something here, too. We can learn saddlebags. Which is not a bad thing to know. We can learn workshop and campfire. Don't we already have a campfire? I feel like we should learn campfire. Saddlebags were fine. We've already got something there. Location markers would be very good. But sure, let's learn campfire. Hold on, don't we already have... How do you assign a tinkerer? Oh, there we go. That's assigned a tinkerer. Okay, feel like we do need to learn this. Yeah, let's learn campfire. Oh, it's a blueprint. Don't really need a blueprint for these if we already have them. But I feel like it's probably important, so let's learn it. There, now we learn how to make it. Yes, now we know... Ah! Camping gear. So we can upgrade it. We also have a tent. Assigned companion generates 1 valor. Okay. Hitching post. Assign your ponies to the trough to improve their comfort and carrying capacity. Ponies assigned to it gain carrying capacity. Cooking pot. I'm pretty sure that's something we're going to need to make. So we need a lot more iron ore and a bit of wood. Assigning a companion reduces daily food consumption by 2. That'll be good. And a camp chest. Place the items you wish to keep in this chest. And you can assign a thief. Launder the items stolen during rests, little by little. I don't like the idea of having a thief, but we're probably going to need one at some point. Okay, cooking pot we're going to need to make, but... Now we know this stuff. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Now, let's head into the inn, and now that we know about some of that...
Might you be looking for work? I'll roll...
I feel like we want to start with easy ones. So... I think... we can vanquish Heliquim's squad, located to the east. And it's over there. Good. And we also have the Desperate Refugees. Also an easy one. Also to the east. Okay, those are 2 missions that we can work on. Okay. Perfectly fine. And I'm glad that it actually points out places we can go.
You're looking for work? I can give you tips and point you towards...
Oh, that costs 50 influence.
Pays much better than the measly rewards.
I feel like we should save on the influence until we have more, because this will cost a bit.
Of course. You'll then have to meet the...
So we'll hold off on that, and we'll come back and do this another time. Okay. So we don't have much in the way of materials and the like, but we'll salvage stuff from other fights we'll do. And it's interesting to see that there are merchants here that are wandering around.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
A Lazarin flanged mace and a Alazarian gambeson. Okay. Expensive, although it would be nice to have. And I have a feeling we're going to need to eventually spend money on things. Medium armor. It's not the worst idea. We get guard and we get armor. Getting it for one... it's level 2, which one of us is level 2. You know what? I'll spend the money. There we go. Okay. And now, because I can... That is not very pretty, but at least I have it. In Alazar, it is customary to wear a layer of warm undergarments as well as chainmail under a gambeson. Yep, it's a lot more protective. Let me just... for a moment. Yes, I'm selling you that. Thank you. And what does this say? west to the Highland Trackers camp, north to Vetrus province, east to the Tiltron jail, south to the country of Arthas. Okay, fair enough. Highland Trackers camp. That's interesting. However, we've got things to do over to the east. So, I'm going to have to end this episode here. It's gone on about long enough. Next episode, we'll make our march... Oh. Buy a pony to be eligible for the special offer. Find a blacksmith and bring him here. Well, I'm working on it. I am a blacksmith, but I'm working on things. Okay, so... I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll head east and see if we can take care of these missions. How do I rotate? Right camera. Oh, okay. Alright. Next episode, we'll head to the east and see what we can do. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is... Alani, Argun, Elarin, and me. This has been a Let's Play of Wartales, and I shall see you all next time.